win, to be very honest with you. Nice to have everybody on board. It is Wednesday, 18th of December, Christmas just around the corner. Believe me, I hope you're ready. I really, really do. So I tell you what, let me do this. That's right, and believe me, you're going to absolutely love today. You really, really are. Today's final interview for 2024 is the band She's a Machine. We're talking to Tabby, and I'm really, really excited about it. Really, really are. Got to welcome everybody on board, literally. Now, if you're a first-time viewer, special welcome to you. Tell you what, why not subscribe? Become part of the family. We call it the noise here at Galaxy, simply because you do have a voice, and we do listen. We really do. One person can make a difference, and has in the past. If you don't know how to do it, get hold of Barbara. She'll help you through it. It's pretty painless, but you know what to do, right? Yeah, that bell thing. You know, give it the twinkle. Notifications when we have important people, much like today's artist Tabby is going to be talking on behalf of She's a Machine. So, you know what to do. Yeah, subscribe. Yeah, and the thummy thing. Get epileptic with it. In the meantime, let's kick it off. And believe me, I'm really, really excited. Here's She's a Machine, self-titled She's a Machine, right here at Galaxy. So how you feeling, Tabby?
Good. A little nervous.
Why? No, it's only you and me.
Say that again?
It's only you and me, don't worry.
Right. Uh-huh.
Okay.
And don't see.
Yeah, well, you know, just because the rest of the world is watching and
Grant?
listening, it doesn't mean to say this.
I can't seem to
It's
see
only
it for
you
some
and me,
reason.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And I get the better deal. Unfortunately, you got to look at this. I'm sorry. Really.
Hey,
Okay, well, I got to warn you, I used to be a stand-up comedian, so you never know. I might throw a joke or something in there.
all right.
Okay.
Well, thanks for.
Go, the heads up's there, okay? Believe me, it might happen. Knowing me, it's going to happen. It's just one of those things.
Yeah.
I've been a radio announcer for the same amount of time that I've been an engineer. And, gosh, I've been in trouble so many times it's not funny, you know what I mean?
Yep, just shooting from the hip.
Well, you know, when you work for government radio, there's a certain protocol that you got to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we changed that rule in this country real quick.
I'm sure.
We did. Oh, look, I first started my career, literally, my colleagues were pirates, and I'm not kidding you, real honest. They had a boat. We used to broadcast from a boat in the 12-mile limit because we weren't allowed to broadcast on land.
Yeah,
It's true. That's right, you're right. Here at Galaxy 107 FM. And today, believe me, absolutely elated, we're talking to Tabby Kirby coming out of She's a Machine, absolutely loving this Atlanta. Here we are. Welcome to Galaxy.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm so excited.
Well, believe me, I'm excited. In fact, I'm very, very humbled to meet you. I really, really am. As I was saying to you earlier on, every now and again, a band stands out that I want to know everything about, and I want to know everything about She's a Machine. Tell me all about it.
Well, we are an Atlanta-based band. We've got an amazing setup of musicians. Um, of course, you've talked to Monty Connor. He's our bassist and our mouth that just gets us in every door that we can find, And then we've got Julio Miranda's amazing, beautiful guitarist. We've got Terry Bergeron, who is our drummer, and we've got Joel Kosha. Of course, he used to play for Collective Soul, and so some people may be familiar with him. And then also, who's playing live with us pretty often now is Septic Kosha, which is Joel's son. He's playing keys and percussions for us as well.
That's an amazing lineup. It really, really is.
Yeah.
But I do have a young lady by the name of Filipina. She's asking, Tabby, how long have you been performing?
Oh, I have been performing since I was 17.
Yeah,
And so
you do sound rather seasoned to be, be straight up about it. As a professional myself, I listen to every increment. In fact, I've got this engineer's curse where I have to try not only break down, reverse engineer what your engineer's done, but try and figure out his mind and way of thinking of it. Believe me, it really is a curse. And you know something? I'm loving your work.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. We're excited about it. So, I'm trying to think, 17 is 20 years ago now. For me, is when I've been performing, and it's just been a lot of different stages. It started when I was in a missionary school, actually in Perth, Australia, and then it's been, now it's kind of going a little bit everywhere, all over Atlanta and wherever else we can go right now.
Perth, Australia?
Yeah.
Why would you want to go to Perth? Oh, gosh. For all of you Australians, okay. Believe me, we New Zealanders, we have this love-hate relationship with Australia, if you know. I think it's a rugby union thing. Much like Americans and Canadians have this ice hockey thing.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It's about the same with us and the Canadians, but it's all fun and games, and that's where it gets even more fun because Terry, our drummer, is Canadian, and so we're always bantering back and forth. It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, believe me, I can see that one happening all day. Really, I really could. But yeah, we do love our Australian cousins. Don't get me wrong. It's not their fault they're Australian.
That's exactly how we look at it.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
It's not they're Canadian. You just got to let them, give them the crayons.
Mm-hmm, absolutely, and don't expect them to colour it in the lines. Nick, please for joining us. Nice to have you on board, Nick. It really, really is. And I've got to let you know, today is the last ever interview for 2024, and I couldn't be happier to be talking to Tabby from She's a Machine, and I'm absolutely fascinated with their work. I really, really am. Now, I've got to be honest, Tabby, this doesn't happen often, but I've added your music to my playlist in my car.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you. That's a privilege.
Well, I listen to you wherever I'm cruising now, and believe me, I think it's music to drive fast to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Of course, I've got to let you know that it's not easy getting played here at Galaxy. Barbara gets about 200 submissions of music a day. And we've got to be very, very ambitious with this, literally, because we can't get it all in 1 month, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Or even, 200 is pretty much chogging up the year as it is. So we only take the best of the best, and we only play that. So
very, very honored to be able to make it on your spot.
Well, not only have you made it on the spot, you've got past Barbara, you've got past production, you've got past 12 people on the board who is worried about our image, which I think
wow, okay.
Well, I think they're ridiculous because then they let me on a microphone you know, stupid way of thinking about things. But then it comes to me on a little USB device here that I do play in my car, and I've got a pretty KA car stereo. I really do. It's beautiful in there. And I get no information though. I don't know who you are, what the title of the track is, nothing like that. I base everything on the quality of the music.
Right.
Being an engineer, I try and have a good listen to it. Then, if I come back and say, Barbara, I want to know more, we will do the interview. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
very cool.
I absolutely, I had to stop and literally run back some music and have another listen because I was that fascinated. I thought, this is absolutely brilliant. So congratulations. We've been playing you now for just a few weeks, but believe me, every morning in the breakfast show I see your name.
Yeah, and I send
Wow,
it to
wow, thank you
Monty.
so much. That's really exciting.
That's on how many people, and we call it the noise, our fans from around the world, they're not shy about asking A, for who you are, and B, for your track, you know what I mean? And as I say, we structure our breakfast show on how many people have asked per track, per artist, and that gets played. I see you every morning, which is phenomenal.
Very cool. Heck
Really
yeah.
is.
Well, thank you, guys.
Really is, Tabby, and you deserve a pat on the back. You really, really do. Now, I've also got to ask you, we have a young lady by the name of Trish coming out of Washington State. She's saying, Tabby, as a fan, how do we get hold of you? Are you on Facebook? Are you an X? Are you a talker? But more importantly, do you respond?
Yes, we respond as much as we can. We're on Facebook and Instagram at the moment, and I believe our Instagram is she's_a_machine, and I believe our Facebook is just at she's a machine. So you can find us there. We're really trying to beef that up, in fact, and we've got some really cool plans for Atlanta coming in this spring. So it is great to now is a good time to come and find us on all the socials.
Now, I got a young man by the name of Rodney coming out of North Carolina. He's asking, Tabby, how'd you come up with the name She's a Machine?
Oh, it's actually, again, Monty, our mouth and brain trust, I guess. It's actually a Elvis song.
You're right. You're quite right. Yeah.
You of course it's Elvis, and so he's great, and then you just hear the name She's a Machine, man, and that's got a great ring to it, you know, and so it just sold itself after that.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I'm saying welcome to the machine. Literally, this is fantastic. I do have a few more questions that we will go through very, very shortly, including a merch store. One young lady's looking for a merch store, so we'll do that. But first of all, I've got to ask you about Undone. Got to admit, this was my favourite She's a Machine song up until Open Me Up. But tell me about Undone. How did we come to that?
Oh man, Undone is a song. It's I think it's all of our favorites at the moment. In fact, you know, we're always talking about all the different parts that we're hearing every time we re-listen to it. But it is just a beautiful mashup. It started just with the music, you know, and so we've actually got some ideas we're bouncing around about when we do really have our release party for it, releasing not only that you know, the whole song, but also breaking it down and releasing the instrumental itself, because there's so much going on, and it's, you know, Julio and Joel's work in it together, mixed with, you know, everything else around it is just beautiful, and it's an amazing song, and that Joel and Monty wrote together.
Well,
so,
I've got to be honest with you, Tabby. As an engineer, I absolutely endorse every part of just what you said right there, literally. I really, really love this track, I really do. So joining us live is, of course, Tabby Kirby from the band She's a Machine. Here's Undone on Galaxy. Ooh, it's hot in here. It really is warm. So, how many countries are tuned up?
158.
Okay, not bad. 158 countries.
Oh, wow.
That's not bad.
Man,
That's
oh,
not bad.
what's going on?
Yeah, how many cities?
6429.
6,429 cities around the world.
Oh, my goodness.
That's
That.
not bad. That's not bad. I see Alice Walker is joining us as well. Nice to have you on
He's
board,
joining
Alice.
us on Thursday.
Yeah, looking forward to meeting up with you on the Christmas extravaganza. That's starting at 9 o'clock in the morning New Zealand Standard Time, going through until, oh my God. It really is. It's that period of the year. And do you know something else? Here's something really, really fresh and something new. My bosses have actually said, would you like to have a beer while I'm working? That's something new. Great idea. I don't usually drink. When we first, Barbara and I first started working together, we did this show on a Monday night called Skype Party Monday.
Yeah.
And we used to get all of our mates to do the Skype thing, what you and I are doing right now, from around the world, and we'd be getting on the alcohols, and well, the show was getting a little more and a little more outstanding, you know what I mean?
That sounds like a moving party.
It was a car crash just waiting to happen, to be honest with you. But the bosses and the board said to me, look, you know, it's not a good look. Really isn't a good look. So, but we like the idea of the Skype deal, right? So
Yeah.
come up with an idea where you can incorporate the Skype deal, still do the DJ thing, but let's leave the alcohol and the friends out of it. Yeah, right.
Right.
So Barbara and I both gave up drinking right there on the spot. We didn't do it. Well, this year, after we're going into our 11th year
Hey,
of
Steve.
doing this, so the boss
Oh,
says,
my goodness.
let's have one Christmas Skype party.
Yeah.
And I went, you know what a Skype party involves? I went, you're welcome. You're allowed. After 10 years, you're allowed a beer. It's like, oh, thank you, boss.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, I feel like Baldrick.
That's weird. So is it something they're going to do every year, or is it just at a 10-year kick?
Probably at a 10-year kick.
Yeah,
That would
yeah.
be my luck. You know, every 10 years I'm allowed at least one drink.
Right. Well, that seems pretty steady, at least.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Actually,
Yeah.
I've got a question. I've got a question to ask you about drinking. So I'm going to ask you that. But
All
Open
right.
Me Up is up next. Okay.
Okay. Very cool.
That's right. You know something? I've forgotten to turn my mic on. There's another $10 in the swear jar every time I do it. Now, I got to welcome along. Believe me, Tabby is just a fantastic artist in her own right for the band She's a Machine. But at the same time, got to say hi to Yun coming out of Tokyo, Japan. Ohio gozaimasu. And nice to have you on board. It really, really is. Yun is asking, do you have a merch store? How do I get caps, koozies, and a t-shirt?
Well, that is something we're working on right now. We've already got some cool t-shirts going, and you can find those on our Facebook. And as we're building our store, I know that we are going to be releasing them, I guess, as we get closer, I think, to springtime, opening that store. And so be on the lookout really first of the year for merch store with more stuff. We've got some killer t-shirts. They look so awesome. And so stay tuned on our Facebook then for that.
Tabby, you shouldn't have said that now, because I'm going to hit you up for one saying, how would you like to
Okay.
send me one? Believe me, this does work too, and I don't know quite how it works or why people do it, but while I'm doing these interviews, they're actually on the interwebby thing, and before you know it, well, they've gone and bought themselves a couple of t-shirts, a couple of caps, a couple of koozies, and some guitar picks, you know. So
Oh, hell yeah.
it does work, you know. It's shameless advertising, really it is. But I'd be very, very honoured to wear a She's a Machine brand while I'm doing this.
Oh.
Would you send me one?
Oh, heck yeah. What size you need?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll get Barbara to give you all of that
right.
because I'm a male and I don't have a clue.
Hey, Franco, we must catch up one day.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Barbara within seconds went this size, and this size, and she knows immediately. Me, I look at her and go, "Where's my jeans? I need to find. Does it have wash? Where's the sticker?" You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm absolutely no good at sizing at all. Really aren't.
Right.
Steve Schmidt is joining us, and Franco Nanucci. Hello, Franco. Nice to have you on board. Happy festives to you and your family, especially Rock Flowers. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Party until you have to apologise, right? Absolutely. That's my motto. Literally. Well, it was either that or party until you get poked in the eye by something.
Yeah. yeah, let's go with apologizing.
Yeah, absolutely. and then some.
Right.
You got to make sure that the apology is worth apologising for.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Because then you know you had fun at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, my usual thing was when I would wake up the next day, the first question is, who do I have to apologise to and what for?
Oh, no.
Usually
Yeah.
it was, yep, absolutely. But again, as I said, you know, 10 years ago I gave up drinking. So, it's
Yeah,
been,
because I hear a lot of people that just say, I just don't want to know.
literally. Now, I do have a question for you on drinking. Now, this is a rather amusing little item. It really, really is. I presume in your country, you're only allowed to drink a certain amount before you're able to get behind the wheel and drive.
Correct.
Yep. So why do they put car parks around taverns?
Because I guess they want everyone to at least reach the limit.
Well, I think it's a new form of entrapment for police officers. Let's build a car park and we'll sit across the road and wait.
And that is what happens. That is what happens.
It's either that or it's a meeting place for Uber.
Right. That's the same thing because a lot of places they actually do a pretty good job of it's on the bartender as well to make sure that they stop serving you at a certain limit, and then if they see that you're sloshed, then they're calling someone for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mine usually calls my wife. Honestly, the bartender usually says, come and get him, he's drunk,
Yeah.
and she'll go, how drunk? And he'll go, well, he's still standing. She'll go, no, not good enough. Give me another hour.
Yeah.
It's true, she usually does. So, I've got to be honest with you. I have only just started playing this over the last couple of days, and it's only just come in just recently. Over 900 requests for this. This is making a huge inroad. Really, really is. Open me up. Tell me all about this.
Oh my gosh. We love this track, and it is, for me, vocally, it's a ton of fun. Undone was fun tracking, stacking vocals and everything else. But Open Me Up, I'm waiting, that is just so much fun to sing. And, like you were talking about, listening to the track and driving is just like, you kind of get that like, hell yeah type of moment. moment going and driving, and it is it's one of our favorites. It's got another it's another one that's got a lot of things that we all love individually, a lot going on in the back, and I don't know, I just can't tell you how much I love them myself. Our mixers, our engineers do a wonderful job, and it's just wonderful.
But I tell you what, why not give a shout out for your studio and your engineers, your producers?
Yeah, honestly, a lot of the work has been done in-house. So Joel Kosha has been doing a rockin' freaking job. I mean, he is very honed in on what he wants. He knows what he wants to hear, and he'll work us and the project until he gets it right. And I'm telling you, these 2 tracks is almost really just like a sneak peek of what's to come in 2025.
I'm excited. I really, really am. So, joining us live is Tabby from She's a Machine. Here's brand spanking new. Open Me Up on Galaxy. How you feeling, Tabby? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Nice. Just while the music's playing, and it's just you and me and half a dozen others in the room. Okay, I got to ask you, and I've been trying to get to the bottom of this myth now for about a decade, okay?
All right.
And I'm getting close to the answer, but I'm not sure yet. By the way, are you a vegan by any chance?
I'm not.
You're not. You're a meatologist like me?
Very much so.
Okay. Well, have you ever tried a vegan sausage?
No.
No. Yeah, you see, I'm trying to figure out whether they're made of real vegans or not.
I think some people, the way that vegans kind of, I don't know, at least around here, they can be kind of gloating, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I actually ran into one a couple of months ago. She's one of the local vegans around here, and I says to her, do you guys ever get together and go out for a night out and have a few drinks and stuff? She goes,
Yeah.
why? She goes, why? I says, because the only place I ever see you is on the news.
Oh, that's funny.
That's the truth.
Why? Why?
It's the truth, though. But yet again, I mean, I did say to her, if you do go out and, have a few drinks and everything, what happens if you get upset with each other? Did you go out to the car park for a bit of a fight? And she goes, well, it has happened. I says, would you get a slap in the chops?
And does she have any rebuttal to these?
Yeah, she laughs.
Yeah.
She laughs,
Some people can be so, I don't know, stern about it too,
Oh, no, she's practicing to be a stand-up comedian, so I just...
Well, good.
I pull the living out of her, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
she's got a thick skin, she really does.
Yeah. Well, good. Good. I'm glad, because I'm sure she would have to be in stand-up, and if she's gonna, broadcast the fact she's vegan, she may need to be able to take a hit or two.
Yeah, oh, believe me. You put her in a room with me for 10 minutes, and it's hilarious, it really is. But I tell you what, she's very, very talented. She really, really is.
Very.
She just doesn't like me giving her a bag of nuts every now and again, going, sit in the corner and eat. I gave her a pair of scissors the other day. She's come to my place with my lawn needs cutting. You got a whole smorgasbord there.
Oh, that's funny. Here's a salad.
Anyway, we are going to wrap this up after this, but I really, really must say thank you very much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take some pickies, put it all together in a movie for you, and you'll probably get that tomorrow. Barbara will make a movie. Now, I usually say to people, okay, fair enough, show it to friends and family. They will automatically love it because it's you, right?
Right.
I usually say show it to people you don't like.
Yeah. There you go. That is a move.
Two reasons. First reason is it's a hell of a boast. But second reason is it usually puts a fire under their tuckers, and much like Monty, they get in touch with us saying, hey, I got a band too.
Yeah.
It works.
Very cool.
That's right. You know, oh gosh. $30. $30. This is getting to be an expensive interview, it really is. Today we're talking to Tabby from She's a Machine. Tabby, I love this line, I really do. She's a Machine are on a mission to bring their brand of music to the rock faithful that are in search of the next great band. Well, I think we've just found it. I really, really do. Tabby, I've got to ask you, will you come back for another interview? Will you pass more music on to us? And can we continue to promote She's a Machine?
Oh, definitely. Most definitely. And don't forget that Open Me Up is on Spotify as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's an official release, so we're excited about that.
Go and get you some. Literally, She's a Machine. You can't go wrong. You really, really can't. Tia Timmins is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Tia. Monty! Where you been? Interview's over. Should have been here earlier. You're a bass player. You should...
Oh, yes, just turned up.
Sorry,
Monty.
Tabby. But Monty's just... Open Me Up is available on Spotify. Yes, you're right. We just covered that one. Well done, Monty. Is he always that slow?
No, usually Shocky wasn't talking through the whole thing.
He goes hello to all. Fair enough. Good on you, Monty. And he's going, hello, Barbara.
Yeah, I said hello to him.
Oh, did you? Fair enough. Now, I got to say thank you to everybody that has been a part of the gas programs 2024. Well, this was the last interview that we've done this year, and of course it has been an absolute pleasure. Leaving the best to last with She's a Machine talking to Tabby, and she says she's coming back. Good. It's going to be fun to catch up with her 2025. But in the meantime, from us here at Galaxy, have a very, very Merry Christmas. Very Happy New Year. Party until you have to apologise, right? Come back next year. See you then. Stay safe. But join us Friday for the Christmas extravaganza. Believe me, it's going to be fun. And then we're going to be doing 4 days of Christmas starting 24th through to the 27th, because, of course, Boxing Day is an extra day on the other side of the world. It really is. So, many, many plans for coming up. In the meantime, take care, stay safe, and from me, happy radio, everyone.